So let's do a quick plugs segment for those who are here and having fun and looking for, to maybe help me out and support the streams. There's many ways you could do that. You could pledge to my Patreon at patreon.com/darksidephil. All right. You could check out my Teespring store where you can buy all kinds of fun merch. But in particular, more than likely, you guys probably are going to contribute via the stream methods, which is either cheering, subbing, or tipping. I appreciate any contributions. They all help me out. If you do cheer, sub, or tip, I will give you a shout out during today's stream. All right. Now, it is Dark Souls, so I may not immediately be able to give you your shout out, depending on what the hell's going on in the game. But I promise I will give you a shout out when I get a chance, okay? And we have the Stream Stats leaderboard in effect. See, top cheer, top tip. So if you're the top cheerer or top tipper, I will get you up on said leaderboard, which is really awesome. You get extra recognition for your contributions. You guys may also have noticed the stream cheering leaderboard, which is built into Twitch. It's actually in the stream chat. Also reset overnight. It always resets on Sunday night. So today, if you want to get up on that leaderboard, very easy to do so because we only have 2 people out of the top 10 in the top 10 so far. See what I mean? There's only 2 people. So great opportunity if you're going to cheer today to get extra recognition. All right. Excuse me. Now, what I would like to say, guys, is thank you very much for all of your support recently. It is much appreciated. I do still need your support. Today's the 11th. I'm supposed to get paid by Twitch on the 15th. There's no guarantee I will. Plus, after that, it does still have to clear and hit my bank account. I am really in a tight spot. I have, in the next 4 days, at least 3 major bills that need to clear. And I don't have enough funds to cover it. I'm just being very honest with you. And this is, a combination of factors that happen, including an incredibly slower holiday season compared to how it usually is. Ad revenues on YouTube way down. I could tell you a million reasons, me being sick around Christmas. But the bottom line is, it just sucks. I'm in a situation now where, sadly, I don't have enough, funds to cover what I got to pay in the next few days. I don't even know if my bank will cover it all. All right, they may not even cover it all and say just we're declining payment on a few things. I hope they don't. That being said, all funds that you guys have been giving me via tips have been going to bills this month. And you're the reason why I've been able to pay my bills this month. All of your tips have been siphoned over. And by the way, I've been doing stuff on my end too. Like I told you guys last week, I went and I sold a ton of my DVDs. A ton. Probably about 100 out of my DVD collection to try to raise a few hundred extra bucks just to help with bills around here. Okay? So it's not like I am sacrificing to try to make ends meet here as well. And I appreciate all the support that you guys have been lending. All right. So today, if you are going to contribute, the absolute best way that you can is to tip me. I still appreciate cheering and subbing. It still helps me out in the long term. But right now, short-term help is much appreciated. If you are going to contribute today, I would ask if you can please tip me, because those funds can go right to paying the bills for the next few days. That being said, there's 2 ways you could tip me. There's a tips jar button below the stream that you can click on. Or if you don't see that button, you can type !tip into the stream chat. That will bring you to my tip jar page, where you can either leave your name and a message, or you can just be anonymous, an anonymous tip. Okay? So please consider tipping if you at all can. That's what helps me out the most right now, and it's much appreciated as much as you guys have helped. Thank you for that. Okay? Emperor Dogs asked that I have to sell my copy of Batman vs. Superman. I do not own Batman vs. Superman, thank God. Thank God. All right. Let's go ahead and do some shout outs for those who have contributed so far. First of all, overnight, we had many people who contributed, and I'd like to give them credit where credit is due. We have Golden Colts, who did 195 bits of cheering overnight. Thank you very much to Golden Colts for that. We have Rashawn, who tipped me $1. He says, some advice for Apex. When you need to heal, just double tap up on the D-pad. But I can't wait for Jump Force. Play with the Naruto characters. Really? So I can... That's interesting. So I can just tap up twice on the D-pad. It'll auto-heal. But will it also do it with shields? Like, will it tell, oh, you need either shields or healing and do it right? Because it seems like right now you can either have one or the other selected. So I guess I can try this next time I play Apex Legends and test it. Double tapping up, seeing exactly what it does. Okay. I guess we'll have to see. All right. Rashawn also took me another. Oh, by the way, he says Jump Force. Yeah, man, Jump Force should be good. I'm excited to see how it's going to turn out. I don't know how longevity wise, how long it's going to last. I definitely am going to play through whatever story they include with it. But I don't know how much online play I'm really going to do. We'll try it, but I don't know how much online play essentially I'm really going to do with the game. I guess it depends on how the game plays and if it really seems balanced and fair, or if it ends up being, I don't know. I've never played any of these kind of mashup, 3D style fighters like this before, so I guess we'll see how it turns out, okay? Then Rashawn took me another $1 and said, also change your button layout to button musher. It will move your slide to your right analog stick. Yeah, I got to do something, because if you guys were watching me play Apex yesterday, I keep accidentally doing melee attacks, which is clicking in on your right thumbstick. And the funny thing is, this doesn't happen in other games. Like, I haven't been doing that accidentally in, say, Call of Duty or anything. So it seems to me, for some reason, the sensitivity in Apex is like more sensitive when it comes to the thumbsticks than it is in other first-person shooters. Because I'm in the middle of shooting someone, and all of a sudden I punch the air. I'm like, come on. Obviously, I didn't want to do that. And it's pretty annoying that it's such like hair trigger sensitivity that I'm aiming here at someone, shooting them in the face, and then the game decides to fucking punch. So maybe what I will do is change up the control scheme next time so that it's no longer right thumbstick, just because I don't want that to happen. People are saying if the other control scheme is you basically press circle to do melee attack, that would be probably much better and much more consistent, I guess. I think the only reason why they do it as thumbstick is so that way you can run and turn instantly and punch, because you're turning with right thumbstick, versus if it's a circle, now you have to have two thumbs on the thumbsticks, and then a third finger somehow has to now make it to the circle button to punch. So, not to say I don't do that already. In Dark Souls, that's one of the things I do all the time, is I have to have both fingers on the thumbsticks to control the camera. Then I use the third finger on circle to run. So I guess it's the same premise, only I'll be mashing circle to punch. Anyway, I digress, obviously. But I will have to try. I think I am going to try a new control scheme next time I play Apex Legends, because I'm tired of punching by accident. Alright. Now we're going to move on to people who actually contributed on the stream today. So far, since the stream's been live. Okay? So we start off with Poopy Butthole with Blood, who tipped me $3. Now, I appreciate the tip, but if you actually think I'm going to put that name on my stream, you're vastly mistaken. That's disgusting. And I'm not going to put that up there because it's fucking gross. What I will do is put an abbreviation of your name. So, PBWB, thank you for the $3 tip. Sorry, but I'm just not going to do it. That's disgusting, okay? But, there you go. Thank you, PBWB, for the $3 tip. I appreciate that very much. Although your name is gross, your contributions are a positive addition. So thank you. So we'll start off with $3 here. Hopefully someone will top that tip so that we don't have to have that up on the fucking leaderboard. Ugh. Okay. Moving on. Jesus. Moving on. We've got Ace, who cheered and said, Skybound is offering a collector's edition for the season disc of The Walking Dead final season, including a small statue of AJ. It is somewhat mind-boggling considering that people care a lot more about Clementine than they do about AJ. Yeah, I agree. AJ, of all people. AJ, that's who you put in as the statue? But then again, did they just spoil? Is that a spoiler that Clementine's going to die and AJ will survive, and therefore you would want the statue of AJ because AJ is the survivor of the Walking Dead series? Oh no, big spoiler. Big honking spoilers. Alright, well anyway, thank you for the cheer, Ace. And then Ace cheered again and said, also I hope that we see your coverage of Persona 4 Golden at some point. I absolutely adore the game. The thing is, number one, I played Persona 4 normal, and even though there are some changes in Golden, including some additional plot lines and additional, I believe there's a few extra enemies, and I know that the music is different, and of course the graphics is widescreen, it's still the same game, and the fact that I did a really lengthy playthrough of Persona 4 already kind of deters me from playing Golden. Plus, the other thing is, it's only on the PS Vita, and right now, I don't know if you guys are aware of this, The only way to play the PS Vita on a television and to capture from it is to buy a PlayStation TV, which, by the way, at one point the PlayStation TV was such a huge failure in sales that it was being sold for like $20. Guess what? The PS TV now costs over $200 because it's now a rare item. They stopped making them because it was such a huge flop, a sales flop. And so now the people who still have them and are selling them for exorbitant prices because they're the only people who have them left. So you can't even get the PS Vita capture device anymore unless you want to spend a ridiculous amount of money. Okay? So that being said, it kind of sucks, in my opinion. It really does. I wish that there were an easier way to do it, because then I would say, oh, there's a few great, PS Vita games that maybe I would consider, playing or whatever. But it didn't happen, Sadly, I didn't buy a PlayStation TV when they were, cheap, and now they're incredibly expensive online. They're basically collector's items because they're a relic of an idea that Sony had that failed miserably and no one uses it anymore. So now they're like super pricey to buy. So sadly, I don't even realistically think there would be a way for me to play Persona 4 Golden and capture it properly. So it is what it is. Okay. Amplatory 2 did an 87-bit cheer. That is the top cheer of the day so far. He says, how are you liking Subnautica so far? I'm only an hour into the game. It's quite an unsettling game to play, especially alone. I don't know. I didn't feel that way. I guess if you were playing without a stream, that maybe you would feel, isolated because you're, the lone survivor and the only interaction you're having with humans is via these audio logs that are coming in either from a radio or that you'll find randomly around on, a PDA or something. I can get that, but I'm playing with a stream. So the stream is like, oh, Phil, check this out. You got to try this. And I'm confused. I'm like, geez, how do you make this thing? And people will answer, oh, well, you got to get this and this. So I'm having human interaction during the game. So I'm not really feeling that feeling of isolation because I have humans watching me and interacting with me while I'm playing the game anyway. So I can definitely understand that. What I can tell you is that as you fabricate more stuff, you'll start to have more interactions with different things. And at this point, I believe people were saying, next time I may even be able to go to the ship and explore the ship, which may be pretty interesting. So we'll see when I play it again tomorrow. But yeah, I'm really not feeling the unsettling isolation that a lot of people reference when they play the game, because I'm playing it on a stream, which makes it feel like a lot different kind of an experience. Okay. Okay. Shout out to Rudy is Garbage, who took me $1. And this is some kind of a meme, and I don't understand what this meme is at all. Okay, I don't understand this meme about a salvaged Mustang, because I've heard this before. Does anyone know what this stupid meme is or what this is referencing? I have no idea. I really don't. I'm completely ignorant to what these people reference and shit on the stream. Buying a salvaged Mustang. What the fuck does that mean? Here, I'll read what he says. He says, what kind of cars do you like? I'm thinking about purchasing a salvaged Mustang because it's really cheap from a Kelly Blue Book. It's my first purchase. I'm not sure what to consider. Oh, it's a Wings of Redemption meme. No wonder I don't know what the fuck it is. I have no idea. How would I know that? I don't know. People come in here and say that shit. I don't know. They think it's funny. I have no idea what you're fucking talking about. You may as well just come in and reference anything else. I have no idea what you're saying. Oh my god. Alright, anyway. I have no idea. I have no comment. Stop wasting my time. There you go. Roy King Tree did 50-bit cheers. Says, I vote for Dark Souls tomorrow. Alright, so again, guys, I want your input. What do you want to see on tomorrow's stream? Would you prefer more Dark Souls Remastered? Or would you prefer me to try Apex Legends for another session? That's probably going to be hit or miss, because it seems like I'm going to end up teaming with randoms, because I won't have my consistent team back until Sunday. Alright. Alright. So let me know. We got one vote for Dark Souls. We got another vote for Dark Souls. Mr. Shahath in the stream chat just said Dark Souls. Trunks XP's at Apex. Fluttershy says Dark Souls. There you go. Okay. JT Hit has tipped me $2. Does he Phil, how's the weather today? It's fucking hot over in Australia this morning. Hold on a second. I'll answer that. Let me look. It's fucking cold and with snow. Although it's not that bad. So we had major snow. What was it? Thursday night into Friday? Yeah, it was Friday. That's right. And then Saturday we had more snow. And then yesterday we had even more snow. Now the good news is it hasn't been a lot. It's only been a little bit of snow. So it hasn't really, since the major snow we had on Friday, we haven't had major accumulation. Maybe another 1 to 2 inches that pretty much has gone away. But now apparently we're supposed to have another snow today. Again, only about 1 to 3 inches again, but it's just like the snow's never ending. We're getting never-ending snow here every day now, which is crazy because, again, we never have this kind of weather here in Washington. So it's actually bizarre to have constant freezing temperatures and snow like we've been having. The good news is, hopefully, we're supposed to end this snow within the next 1 to 2 days. And, you know, my day off this week is going to be Thursday for Valentine's Day. And Kat and I have, you know, a little bit of plans for that day. It's not supposed to snow then. So please let it not snow so we can actually have a nice Valentine's Day together. That would be nice. All right, Hyperior 21. Oh, hold on. I got to update the tips. We're up to $6 now. Hyperior 21 cheered and said, I vote Dark Souls as well. All right. Well, we'll see, I guess. Okay, thank you for the input. Please keep giving me your input, everyone. Please keep giving me your input on what you want to see tomorrow. Okay? Wendy's... Here we go. How much you want to bet this is another meme that I don't understand? Let's read it. Wendy's chili tipped me $1 and says, Phil, what do you think about Wendy's fast food? I'm a big fan of the chili. I think it's healthy, but I heard you make your own sauces and such. Have you made your own chili before? First of all, what do I think of Wendy's fast food? I like it. I think it's much better than, say, McDonald's and even Burger King. I think that their spicy chicken sandwich is one of the best chicken sandwiches you can get in fast food. And I think that their burgers are very fresh and delicious. I do. Now, obviously, it's not healthy for you. I haven't had Wendy's in months. I'm actually craving the damn thing because I like Wendy's and they have new burgers now. We got coupons for it in the mail. And I haven't had it yet. Because I'm eating healthier now. We're not eating fast food that much, if at all, anymore. So, as for the chili, I think it's gross. And I've had it before. Chili is one of the things that's on their cheaper menu. Like, you get a cup of it for like $2-3 or something. And I've had it. What it is, and I know this for a fact because I know someone who used to work at Wendy's. Okay? So Wendy's chili is literally the leftovers of all the shit that they have in the store. So if they're cooking burgers and a chunk of burger meat flies off, separates from the burger, they push it aside and they keep it instead of throwing it out. And that goes into the chili. Yeah, that's how they make the chili. It's basically the leftover low-grade reject pieces of meat that didn't make it to people's sandwiches end up in the chili. I know that because that's how they made. That's how an employee told me that who used to work there. That's disgusting, in my opinion. So no, the chili is not healthy. Plus, I'm sure there's so much shit that goes into it. It's not healthy for you. Okay. Now, I've had it before. I didn't necessarily hate it, but I also didn't like it. Like, it was kind of meh. It just exists. It was pretty bland when I had it. No, I have not made my own chili. I have not. Kat has. Kat has made chili for us before, and the chili was crazy good. Like, insanely tasty, and I loved it. What she did, she made cornbread, and you have cornbread with it, mix it in. Oh, my God. It's crazy good, man. So, chili can be good if you make it yourself with fresh ingredients from scratch or whatever, but I would not be going and eating Wendy's chili. Hell no. Okay. Lord Rage 10 has subscribed to the channel. Thank you very much, Lord Rage 10. I appreciate the subscription. If you guys may have noticed, sub count is way down. Reason being, there's two reasons. Number one is because obviously all those gifted subs from Emerald 7 expired. And, you know, when that happened, we had a giant dip. Number two, as you guys have heard, I haven't been emphasizing subs at all recently. I didn't set up a subs goal for February or anything. The bottom line is I need your support via tips right now, which is why I'm not going to have a competing thing. Oh, let's raise subs when I really need funds for tips. You know what I mean? I can't. That would be really counterproductive. So that's why I'm not doing it. You know, I'm thinking probably in March we'll have a return to driving for subs and have a sub goal and all that again. Okay? But so far this year, you know, things haven't been great. And I've had to basically kind of focus on, you know, just tips for the short term. So, okay. I guess that's it, guys. I want to say thanks to everyone who contributed so far. Actually, we're up to $7 in tips. I should update that. We're up to $7 total in tips. Trying to raise 200 today if we can. I know that's going to be a very, very difficult thing to do with only one gameplay stream today. I get it. But please, guys, if at all you can support, please consider tipping me. You know, I still have at least 5 days until I'm going to see anything from Twitch. So please consider tipping me if you can. It is much appreciated. All right? Okay. Emerald 6 did a 100-bit cheer and said, I heard people whining about your drip. Maybe after your taxes are done, you could have a tips goal for surgery. First of all, that's silly, because obviously you've done no research. There is no surgery that cures post-nasal drip. I know because I've had it my whole life. I've looked into it. There is none. There's people who've had surgery, but it's not guaranteed, and a lot of people end up just suffering with it their whole lives. I'm lucky it's not as bad with me as it is with a lot of other people. I knew this guy who was so bad, like, it was really disgusting. Like, he just never stopped. It was like a faucet pouring down his throat constantly. And that's just disgusting. It's not his fault. It's a terrible life situation. You know, I'm lucky that it's not that bad. But there is no surgery that magically fixes post-nasal drip. So what you're saying is pretty ridiculous. Plus, you know, does it affect me? Yes. Does it bother me? Yes. But it's basically a comfort thing versus an actual health thing. You know what I mean? Like, I am not in any risk of you know, a health issue because I have post-nasal drip. So no, I'm not gonna look into doing surgery for it and shit. You know what I mean? You know, when my back was terrible and I could barely move and I was in excruciating pain and numbness constantly, yeah, that was when I was seriously considering getting back surgery. Okay? Luckily, my back isn't anywhere near like that anymore. It's much better now. But that's the kind of stuff I would consider surgery for. All right? Okay, Double J tipped me $2 and says, at what age did you... Oh, he says, let me read this again. Strange question. At what age did you start growing facial hair? Did it start early for you or were you a late bloomer? Early. I was one of the first kids in high school to get a mustache. Started growing in. And it was funny because then, while other kids were starting to get mustaches that kind of looked like peach fuzz mustache, you know, they couldn't grow a real beard. They just had this little shitty little mustache. I had a full beard. So my facial hair grew in very early. Must be testosterone. But anyway, thank you for the $2 tip. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to update the tips total. I also got a $1 tip from a detractor. And I'm not going to read it because he's an asshole. So there you go. But thank you. We're up to $10 in tips so far. Alrighty then. Okay. Alright guys, I think it is time to begin with Dark Souls. Like I said, we're going to try to finish up in Orlando. And then we're going to see what else we can do today. I mean, I'm going to rely on you. What do you guys want to see? Should I go into Duke's Archives? Should I head to the Catacombs? Should we go back down to the Demon Ruins? Or should I look into the DLC? Which, honestly, I always forget how to do the DLC. I still don't remember how to access the DLC. I still don't. So, I guess we'll see. Yeah, that is true, Purio Niku. I had a full beard before, and then I went clean shaven for YouTube. Yeah, like I could grow a full on beard if I wanted. But right, the reason I went clean shaven for YouTube, it wasn't for YouTube. It was because my job was an office job, and they didn't, unless I was gonna grow and keep the beard and make it look like really nice and professional, they wanted you to shave every day. So I basically ended up having to shave, for the job. And that's why for YouTube, I was always kind of, clean shaven. It wasn't for YouTube itself. It was for, the office job I used to have. So. Okay. So that is it, guys. Let's end the pre-stream. Let's get started. Again, thank you for your support. And again, one final reminder, please tip me today if you can. That's the best way to support. I appreciate everything else, but that's the best way. All right? All right, that's it. Thank you. And let's begin